Alright, we got another Lannister Banner of the Stag game, and this guy is playing Martell Banner of the Kraken. Is he playing my deck? Is he playing the Shadows deck with Big Ariane? Big Ariane, I mean, I guess, in a way it is the 6 cost version, that's what I'm trying to say. Do I want Burnman or Tyrion? Tyrion's not really that good to just randomly have in Shadows on setup, is he? My guess is this is going to be some type of, like, choke deck. He has Iron Mines as his restricted card. That's very weird. I do not know why he would have that. Alright, well, this is happening. And this is happening. Probably Ricasso. What is this? Unbridled Generosity. This dude's playing some jank. Well, I want to play the Red Keep. Sure, why not? So he's playing Iron Mines, Ricasso, and Unbridled Generosity. That's just some bizarre deck that this guy's doing. I have no idea what's going on over there. I'm going to keep this dude to block Intrigue. His hand, I don't remember everything that was in his hand, but 2 of them were Unbridled Generosity. I'm not that eager to try and discard his hand when that's what's in it. None of these are bestow. Oh, I guess this is a bestow card. So he can put more gold on Silence's crew, but it's already a 10 strength. That doesn't actually do anything. First Snow of Winter is already pretty strong on this board, but it takes Milk off his Hagen's daughter, and I would lose one of my characters to it as well. So I guess I'm just going to do trade routes. Summons. Not sure what the idea there is. I guess I'll go second. I don't know. What is he trying to get with summons? Oh, he went and got another Ricasso. That's funny. If he plays that, then I'm just going to play First Snow. Which, that's kind of mean for him to use Unbridled Generosity on Ricasso, and then I just do First Snow, but that's the correct play, unfortunately. Wow, look at this start. 17 gold on turn 2. That's crazy. Can we get 3? No, I can get 2 if I do Cersei and Penny. That's what I'm going to do. Oh no, I can get all 3 because I have Sir Mandon more. That's funny. Oh no, that's still 2. I'm 1 gold away. So it's pretty good. Aw, he used the prince's plan to win it. That's sad. He can have the Ricasso back now that he got one into play. I'm not sure if I want to do Clever Feint, because if he has March to the Wall, then Clever Feint to put these two back is not good. Probably still do it. Do I want to first snow or just do trade route again? Like, first snow is not that great because he has Ricasso duplicate in his hand now. I'll just trade route again. I mean, I have Tyrion in hand. Favors from the crown, okay. Oh, I see. This is the Bestow deck with Duran's Game. I've seen people play this. If I just discard his hand, then he can't have Duran's Game, so. And this is unlimited. Yeah, he can keep doing that action as many times as he wants, so there's not any point in canceling it. What's he gonna return to his hand with Orphan of the Green Blood? I guess Hagen's Daughter? I should have used Tyrion on Milk of the Poppy. I forgot I could do that. Put it on Ricasso. Be funny. Was that the card in his hand? Yep, that was the one card in his hand that Cersei discarded. Was Durant's game. That's funny. I guess that's a got him moment. So he has to defend this because of poison coin. I don't know if he knows. This is really suspicious. Like, there's no reason I would do this besides to use poison coin. I figured that was why he tried to use Sea Bitch on my red keep, because he wants to use the Iron Mine on Ricasso, and Ricasso will keep the duplicate. But what he doesn't know is I can do this if there's a reset. Aw, that's fine. Oh, I guess I should have kept one of my 6s. There was no reason to keep Sermanda more. Oops. But I got her back. Let's see. Definitely this. So this is going to get bounced, but that blocks him from marshalling it. So now he can't marshal any characters, I don't think. Well, I mean, he can do that, but... Look how much gold this Ricasso has. Is ridiculous. Oh Lord, there's a lot of gold on him. If he has Duran's game, he might win. Because Duran's game is 11 power. Oh, that would be so silly. Nah, then he's only going to have 12, 13 with unopposed. Why didn't you give him a military? I guess it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to give him a military icon. I'm assuming he has Duran's game because he didn't give him a military icon with the Prince's plan. He must have it, right? Here it comes. Here comes the meme. Oh no! How did he get that much? How did I lose to that? Oh, because it counts the plots in his used. That's why. Oh no. He got me. That's why it was 14, not 11. I miscounted. I think I could. There has to be some way that I could have stopped that if I really super wanted to. In terms of getting Ricasso off the board earlier, I'm just trying to think of what it would be. Yeah, I messed up on the Dohaeris, I guess, because I should have kept Cersei in play. And then I could trigger her in the challenge phase and try to discard stuff out of his hand so he couldn't do that combo. Oh man, I got cheesed hard. I got cheesed completely by that. That is hilarious. I'm like equal parts sad and happy that I lost to that. Let's see if I do another one. Yeah, the other thing I did wrong was letting him get that duplicate of Ricasso back. I killed my red priest because I was like, oh, well, having another Ricasso doesn't matter. But it actually did. I didn't realize that. I missed the opportunity to put milk on Ricasso. Sea of Blood again? Really? Why do people play this agenda? Yes, smiley face, Mr. Sea of Blood. So I definitely could have stopped that. That was a lack of experience playing against that deck and mistakes. And ended with him being able to do the meme. I guess I can't be too mad about that at the end of the day. Well, I really want to set up Tyrion, but like, the odds of this having March to the Wall have to be pretty decent. I don't want to set up Mandem more, do I? How am I going to do this? I don't know. I'm just going to set this up. If he has March to the Wall, then screw it. Wow, look at that. That's got to feel bad. Oh, he didn't even play March. That sucks. Did he mulligan? No, he didn't mulligan. I mean, it's a good hand if the opponent doesn't have first snow of winter. It's not that great against first snow. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, man. The only question here is whether I want to play Red Priest or Burned Man. I can also just play Mandamore and Iron Bank him if I need to. I don't know. Let's do this. I think this is the safest play. He probably can't marshal anything. Yeah, that sucks. Get out. That's just one of those times. I do this military because I win dominance with the Iron Throne. So just extra unopposed. Alright, now we do at the gates. Oh, of course he plays that. Little does he know, I don't have any characters in shadows. So you think it's gonna bother me? No, sir. You put me first player when you're Sea of Blood? What were you thinking? That wasn't a very good idea. Highgarden Quartz here. Probably the bounty of Highgarden. Yeah, I mean, it has to be that. We need to remember he has that Might of the Reach in his hand. Probably play this guy just because he has a military icon. Alright, I think I have to pass challenges because of left and right. Which is sad, but that's just the way it is. Pretty sure that's just the way it is. Hopefully he just has this one copy. He's not going to have another one. I don't know whether to do trade routes or exchange. If I do exchange, how much money is it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Especially with Iron Bank in hand, I think 9 is probably enough. Yeah, that's not surprising. We have to make him first because he has left and right. I mean, I don't have to, but that's what I'm going to do. I think he has to give me a pinch of powder. That's good. That's going to mess with him. Now, unfortunately, this turn we have to deal with the Might of the Reach event. So he's probably going to get to use his agenda this one time, since I can't use Old Bill Bone because of barring the gates. Oh, I guess I'll Marshal Shireen. Why not? Don't think there's anything that's too terrible to get hit with the agenda. Like puts to the sword on Tyrion, which is obviously bad, but not the end of the world. He did not have to use that, I don't think. Oh well. He didn't even use the reaction on Knight of Flowers. So the question is whether I want to Clever Feints or Iron Bank any of this. I don't think so. I think I'm just let him kill Tyrion. Alright, well if he's going to do that, I might just Clever Feint. Should I do it? I really don't know. Yeah, I have to do it. I don't have to? Oh, that's too bad. Well, I tried. But what if he does puts to the sword, then it's puts to the sword, military claim, and intimidate. So I can't, like, saving my board doesn't accomplish anything at that point. Growing strong. I mean, he has puts to the torch, yeah, but it's kind of weird that he wouldn't go and get put to the sword there. Oh, he just had it for some reason. Okay. Watch him play the king in the north now. There's good odds that he has it, right? I mean, he's Tyrell anyways. Yep. No surprises there. He literally drew a crown of gold and roses. Come on. That's just silly. Cut me a break on that. So he went all in on this board, so that's why I put more stuff in the shadows and not on the board. We know that the card in his hand is growing strong. It's the only card in his hand. Maybe I should have defended with Mandan more to try and make him use growing strong from out of his hand. Probably not a big deal either way. I do this because I don't want to be too predictable with Valar Morghulis because of Return to the Fields. Let's see. Nah. Which he might, if he plays Return to the Fields, he might just play it next turn anyways, but we'll see. If he plays that and then sacrifices, like he only has one good sacrifice for that, I think. Alright, he went through 2 copies of Barring the Gates and then the King in the North. So now we can finally play the game after 3 turns of waiting. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty easy read to make. But what he doesn't know is that I have Old Bill Bone. And now he has to let me use it. He can't block it anymore. Ooh, the Might of the Reach. Get out. Yeah, he's playing Growing Strong before I can discard it out of his hand. It's funny. Oh no, another Might of the Reach. Damn, he got me. He just played the Bounty of Highgarden. I mean, I guess he might as well. See, this is what I was talking about when I was going into Deck Builder. How, like, you can have turns where you just sit and wait and wait and wait and wait because they're playing Barring and King in the North. And then as soon as you're able to play, things turn around in a bit of a hurry. I think I would lose this game if he had, like, a decent start. And the very, very start of the game was not so lopsided in my favor because of the first Snow of Winter totally owning him. I think the fact that I blew him up that hard at the start of the game with that first snow. Damn, I forgot to use my Lion Gate misplay. That made it like a lot more possible for me to wait out those 3 turns of not being able to do anything and then get to this point where now I think he's in trouble. Let's see, he's going to play You Win or You Die. I mean, if he top decks something good enough with You Win or You Die. Oh, well, that's not going to cut it. I don't know. I guess if I don't draw enough additional military, because I only have 2, I can't stop this guy with Cat's Paw, because he has a duplicate. And he can get kind of big with the plot and these other effects. But even then, like, it's just not enough because of the card disadvantage. Like, let's say he does Put to the Sword on Cersei. Again, that kind of sucks, but I think in the long term, that's just not going to get him there. Yeah, he knows. All right. Oh, what a good sport. Well, we got there again. So this was a good instructive game because this shows how you can even run into double barring king in the north and still end up winning the game. And that's because the opponent's deck doesn't gain power fast enough on those barring turns. The way that you would lose to barring and king in the north is if it's like Baratheon and they play the newest version of Robert Baratheon where he gains extra power on your faction card every time he gains power. So they like toss him out, put either Azor Ahai Reborn or Lightbringer on him, or just any possible way to use him in a challenge twice. And then once he's on the board with a bodyguard or something, so you can't get rid of him, then they can just go barring King of the North. And with his ability, they'll easily get to 15 before you get to play. Now that's why Milk of the Poppy is in the deck. I made sure to put that in the deck because if that happens and they have like a character like that, but then you can put Milk of the Poppy on him so he doesn't have renown, he's not gaining power anymore, then you can like stall it out and get there. Like the Baratheon that I beat that had the Stannis on turn 1 and did those plots. The problem is the Stannis doesn't have renown, and he wasn't able to give him renown in any way. Like he had a Stannis, which was a great centerpiece character, but he just couldn't gain enough power because there's no renown going on. So he was at like 7 or 8 power when I was able to start using my abilities, and then he lost really fast. Like this, I mean, he basically lost in 1 turn as soon as I was able to start triggering stuff. So yeah, that's a useful game. And I also recorded a very funny and well-deserved loss to a janky meme combo deck with an 11 gold Ricasso. I think that was also worth capturing on recording. So we're gonna call it for this one. It was a good outing.